Sunnah practices of abdest. 139. The main Sunnah practices of abdest are as follows. 1. When starting abdest, first wash the clean hands up to the wrists. Washing the unclean hands first is FARZ. Thus, other parts of the body will not be contaminated. 2. Begin abdest with the EÜZÜ BESMELE. Reciting the Besmele during abdest does not satisfy this sunnah. According to the Hanbali school, reciting Bismillah at the beginning of ablution is obligatory. If it is intentionally omitted, the ablution is invalid. If it is omitted by mistake or ignorance, it does not invalidate the ablution. 3. Intending. Taking ablution with the intention of praying, removing the state of impurity, or fulfilling the command of Allah. Intention is made with the heart, but it is considered good to say with the tongue, I intend to perform abdest for the pleasure of Allah. The time for intention is when one begins washing the hands or face. According to the Malikis and Shafi'is, intending at the beginning of ablution is obligatory. According to the Hanbalis, intention is a condition for the validity of ablution. 4. Mazmaza, rinse in the mouth, and İstinshaq, sniffing water into the nose. That is, after washing the hands, first take water into the mouth 3 times, which is called Mazmaza. Then 3 times, water is taken into the nose so that it reaches the soft part of the nose and is snuffed out. This is called Istinshaq. The water is replaced each time it is poured. By doing this, both the mouth and the inside of the nose are washed, and the taste and smell of the water to be used is detected. 5. Excessive rinsing and sniffing. For example, when rinsing, water goes down to the throat. When sniffing, water goes up to the hard part of the nose. However, those who are fasting do not perform Mazmaza and Istinshaq to such an extreme degree. 6. Using miswak. That is, miswak is a brush made from the branch of a tree called arak and used to clean the teeth. It can also be made from other tree branches with similar fibers. The miswak should be as thick as a finger and about a foot long. It is held in the right hand and passed over the little finger, then held between the thumb and index finger, and used to brush the teeth horizontally from the right side of the wet mouth. Using it does not break the fast. Miswak has many benefits and merits. It cleans the teeth, eliminates bad breath, and is beneficial to health. A hadith sharif states, miswak cleanses the mouth and earns the pleasure of the Lord. Another hadith states, if it were not difficult for my ummah, I would have commanded them to use the miswak for every ablution. If miswak is not available, or if its use causes the teeth to bleed, the fingers may be used instead. That is, the thumb is placed on the right side of the mouth and the index finger on the left side, and the upper and lower teeth are rubbed. Using miswak is not exclusive to prayers. It is always good to use it, as it aids in cleanliness. Brushing with hair brushes also has an advantage over external cleaning. When women are not fasting, chewing gum replaces miswak. 7. Order. When performing abdest, first wash the face, then the arms. After that, wipe the head, and then wash the feet. If the feet are covered with socks, the socks are wiped. If this order is not followed, the abdest is still valid. But the sunnah is not followed. According to the Shafi and Hanbali schools, following this order when performing ablution is obligatory. 8. Starting the right side for abdest. The right arm is washed before the left arm, and the right foot is washed before the left foot. This is done because the right side is more honorable. 9. Washing the parts of abdest 3 times. One of these is obligatory. The other 2 are sunnah. Washing more than 3 times or less than 3 times is contrary to the sunnah. These numbers may be reduced or increased due to doubt or scarcity of water. 10. When washing the hands and feet, start with the fingertips. 11. When washing the hands and feet, wash between the fingers. Hilal. This is done by interlocking the fingers of the hands, and the toes of the feet are washed using one of the fingers of the hands. It it's good to start rinsing with the little finger of the left hand under the right foot and between the little fingers, ending with the little finger of the left foot. Placing the fingers in flowing water is also acceptable. 12. Apply ablution water to the areas under the mustache and eyebrows and to any excess hair hanging down around the face. 13. Wipe the part of the beard that extends below the chin, and if the beard is thick, wipe it from the bottom with a handful of water using the fingers. This is according to two imams. According to Imam Azim, it is recommended. 14. Wiping the entire head with water. This is called covering wiping. Covering washing is performed as follows according to Sunnah. Both hands are completely wet. Then, the thumbs and index fingers of both hands are joined together, and the three fingers following them are also joined together. The palms of these hands are raised up, and the join fingers are brought together so that their tips touch. Then, the joined fingers of the two hands are pulled from the front of the head to the back of the neck. Then the palms of the hands are placed on both sides of the head and pulled from the back of the head to the front. Then the palms of the hands are placed on both sides of the head and pulled from the back of the head to the front. Thus, the entire head is washed. Then, the outsides of the ears are washed with the insides of the thumbs, which have not touched the head, and the insides of the ears are washed with the index fingers. The back of the fingers is used to wipe the neck. In addition, every part of the head can be wiped in any desired manner. According to the Shafi'i school of thought, it is Sunnah to repeat the wiping 3 times. 15. Wiping the ears. This can be done with water as mentioned above, or as described above. One should insert the little fingers into the ear canals and move them around. According to the Hanbalis, wiping the ears and their insides is obligatory as they are part of the head. 16. Wiping the neck. After wiping the head and ears, the neck is wiped with the back of both hands and 3 fingers, without the need for new water. Rubbing the throat is bid'ah. 17. Rubbing the parts of ablution thoroughly with the water poured over them. 18. Washing the parts of ablution without interruption. Moving on to wash another part before the previous one has dried. This is called villa. The organ wash not drying immediately due to the warmth of the air does not prevent villa. According to some scholars, villa means not interrupting the abdest with any other activity. According to the Malikis and Hanbalis, it is obligatory to wash the parts of the body one after the other immediately, and not to insert another task in between.